Yo, what's good homies, welcome back to another Rugby League Live 3 career video. Back in our 2017 Warriors season, as you can see, we're about to play the State of Origin Decider. Once again, we've made a few changes, but it's nothing to do with injuries or suspensions. First up, we got Slater returning at fullback, Inglis being pushed back to centre, and Dale Copley's been dropped from the squad. Our other change will be in the forward pack, with Papali'i returning to second row, and Gavin Cooper's been dropped from the squad. So our starting 13 is as follows: Slater at the back, Felt and Brenko Lee on the wings, Chambers and Inglis in the centres. In our halves, we've got Jonathan Thurston and Cooper Cronk. Our front rows, Matt Scott, Cameron Smith and Nate Miles. And in the back row, we've got Papali'i, Guerra and Sam Thaiday. And finally on the bench, we've got Chris McQueen, Michael Morgan, Scott Bolton and Dylan Napa. Alright, so let's take a look at New South Wales' team here. Their back three is Jared Hayne, Alex Johnston and Daniel Tupou. In the centres, they got Walker and Ferguson. The halves, they got Josh Reynolds and Mitchell Pearce. Thompson, Merrin and Cartwright make up the back row, and their front row they got James, Peets and Vaughan. And finally on the bench, Woods, Sims, Reynolds and Ryan Hoffman. So it's actually a great side. After altering a lot of people's stats, we're not seeing many weird selections like Mortimer and Lussick and Jono right on the wing. We'll be starting off with New South Wales as they run down the blind side. Tupou gets around one, gets around Slater. Luckily we're able to recover and pull him down from behind. Outside our 20 though. Third tackle, short to Fergo, quick hands, they get it out to Hayne, gets around Thaiday, and he puts the big fend on Slater at the back as he drags two defenders over the line. A massive run by Hayne on the back of a line break by Daniel Tupou. We were just struggling to get on side and our defensive line was all disjointed and we weren't able to scramble. It was good play nonetheless as they take the early lead up by 6 points. Back in attack, as they go to James, quick hands to Hayne once again. He's having a great start to the match as he bumps off another defender. They go back to the middle this time to James and he's just going to take it to the line. He gets tackled on their 30. Fourth tackle as they try and get the quick hands out to Hayne once again, but this time we read the play as we rush up with Thurston off the interception and we're going to score under the posts. New South Wales just got a little too predictable there in attack. JT converts his own try from right in front and we're now locked at 6 apiece. It's only been 10 minutes and there's been a lot of action already as Inglis gets the legs pumping past our 30. 35 out, we go to Thurston as he looks for the 40-20. Looks like a great kick here and Hayne's going to take it into touch. So it's a 10-meter scrum. Wide ball from Cronk to Chambers as he works his way to the middle. Tackled about 5 out. First tackle here. As we go to Cronk on the left, a switcher play to Slater, he gets it to Thurston, big dummy gets around Hayne and he's going to get his legs pumping over the line for our second try of the game. I thought we could catch Hayne out of position, but he actually did well to actually be there and mark up, but he just couldn't make the tackle as Thurston converts his own try once again and we're going to head into the break with a 6-point lead. So it's been quite an eventful first half. The Blues are off to a great start, but as soon as we got our first try, we just dominated time and possession, kept hitting it up the middle and just controlled the game through tactical kicking. It's been a great first half for Jonathan Thurston. He scored all our points so far, 2 tries and 2 goals. So we're back in the second half with Napa. Fifth and last here. Slow delivery from Smith as he gets it to Cronk. He goes wide to Felt as we run it on the last, put a chip back in field. It's fielded nicely by New South Wales as Reynolds takes the tackle. Fifth and last after a disastrous set. Great set for us in defense. Slater with the return, takes it straight through the middle as he runs through everyone here. Jared Hayne overruns it as we take it under the post for our third try of the game. A soft try led him by the Blues as we slotted from right in front, but I guess I forgot to record that. We got the 12-point lead. We're now inside the final 5 minutes and we've pretty much got the game in the bag. On our 30 here. As Smith goes to Cronk. Dummy's inside, goes out to Napa. Quick hands and it's going to be Scott Bolton getting tackled inside our 40. Fourth tackle here. Thurston with the dummy. Wide to Napa, out the back to Guerra. Drawing pass out to Felt on the wing. One-on-one with Hayne, and a beautiful step to get past Hayne. A nice little whack to end the game by Kyle Felt. They're going to send it up to the video ref, but there was no issues with the put down as we get the green lights. We're Thurston now to make it 4 from 4 off the boot as we add the extras, and it's been a perfect performance in this decider. We started off our Origin campaign with a couple of injuries and suspensions, but in the end we're able to beat New South Wales quite comfortably, which is kind of a shame because they started off the series well with a win. Anyway, as we celebrate the victory here, we're going to look at the full-time stats. And as expected, JT picks up man of the match. As always, drop a like if you enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in, and later.